Um, there's a lot of us that use pressed flowers in our art, and I like to we hike, we travel, we take rides, and I like to press weeds and things that I see, or even walking out in the yard. I have several flower presses. This is a small one. I've always used it to try to travel with, but it's inconvenient. Let me explain. Um, it has, and all of my flower presses in the past have had the same situation where you undo little screw top bolt things. Oh, that one's gonna just, I broke one, so I had to find some piece that fit it. Come on now, there we go. And you have to take this off. And then you have these cardboard pieces. They're just corrugated cardboard. And then paper that you can stack your flowers between. Okay. And there's multiple, I have multiple papers in here. There are multiple layers of cardboard in here. And you just have to have papers between each piece of cardboard. So you just go like this, add some more flowers, add another layer of paper, add some more flowers. Oh, yeah. Or leaves. Aren't those pretty? And you use a piece of paper, and then you put the cardboard back, and then you put, okay, this back together. Okay, that's okay. Oops, I guess I have to have the lid. Put the lid on. Okay, that's all well and good, but I'm usually seeing one or two flowers, and I have to undo it every single time. So, on our last trip, I had an idea, and I went to the thrift store and I got this is just a kid's board book. And I knew it was about the size of this particular flower press. If you have a bigger flower press, you could get something bigger, or you could just use a small one like this and then stick your papers in. The idea is this is a temporary flower press, although I have left it multiple times. I'm guessing that over time I'll have to have new rubber bands, but like if we're on a hike, I might not put all the rubber bands back on right away. I might only put two or three of them back on and then pop it back in my backpack. But the rubber bands are way easier to get off, way faster to take care of. And what I have done is I cut pages that fit in here so that when I get back to the camper or back home, I can take my squashed flowers, which might not be pressed or dried yet, and I can put them in my other flower press. So now actually, for the most part, the first time I just used the pages I already had cut from my other flower press and stuck them in there. And then I can stick them. I don't want to squish those. So you can stick pages between multiple things. So you end up with a book that might not be flat right away, but it at least squashes them together and makes them easier. Now, I did find out that when I want to transfer them from this book to my smaller one, if I make my page something that folds like this, and I stick my flower in here, then stick it in the book. Just 1 second. Let's do that. Let's just take this. Let's take one of these. Stick it in. temporarily. Then I get back to the camper or the house, and I can take it, and because it's folded and because it's 2 sheets, I can easily get it into this press. I will tell you that these things right here were just left in the press. They in the book. They're perfectly dried and nice and flat. And they were just pressed in this kid's board book. So something as simple as this board book will work perfectly to make a flower press. Now, like I said, all you do is you cut pages that fit in your book, and I could cut pages to fit this, would be fine. And then when I'm using it, I put multiple rubber bands on it. Now it will be fat when we first come back, but as long as I put enough rubber bands on it, like so, it flattens out really well. And I didn't get a tiny book because I thought I didn't know how big of a plant I might want to put in there. And as you can see, this one would have been hard pressed to put in my little press. So it's worked really well this last couple of trips, and I just wanted to share it with you. And so, Really Fancy Flower Press is a kid's board book. Works perfectly. Now I'm going to tell you, go have fun, make some art. Maybe we'll try to use this in one of our next layouts. Bye-bye.